basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden, then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Harden on the wing, guarded by Curry. And that one, good.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. High post, Zubac. Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way. And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Thompson. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. It's Harden with the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is Harden's specialty. He's excellent at gutting through contact on the drive.
Green against Leonard. Here's Curry. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Harden. The Warriors pull it in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Green, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Now the feed to Green. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harden against Curry. Passes it to Mann. Oh, Leonard in position. And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 now.
Knocked down from the corner. That's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Terrence Mann gets the assist.
Warriors trail by 5. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And, Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Now here's Westbrook, following the shot by Chris Paul. And here's Harden. The layup missed.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The shot by Paul, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Here's Podziemski. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Warriors trail by 6. The pass to Looney. Now Kuminga. Five to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Clippers leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass.
Westbrook is too much to handle in close there. He's got so many different moves he can go to.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. Powell dishes to Tucker. Back to Harden. The shot's good. 12 points for him.
What a game from Harden. Filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Looney. Back to Paul. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Paul kicks to Payton. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Harden. And the shot goes in. Podziemski's got his second basket of the game. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Highland passes to George. With the floater, here's Leonard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunities.
Highland against Curry. George with the bucket. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And sticking with his shot, Paul George willing that ball in.
Curry on the drive. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Passes it to George. And it's George finishing it off.
That was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
And here are the Warriors now. Thompson outside. It's Klay off the drive.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Green dishes to Wiggins. Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Tice.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And that one's good, George. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Amir Coffey. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Highland deciding where to go with it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball's knocked loose. Looking for George. He gets it there. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry outside. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Out to Thompson. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Andrew Wiggins. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Paul George. And here are the Clippers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Leonard, the pass to Coffey. Count it, good.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
Warriors trail by 12. Curry with it. 14 points for him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 6.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Highland. Now here's Wiggins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The mid-range wasn't always Wiggins' favorite, but he is becoming more and more consistent from there.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. Westbrook against Thompson. Westbrook can't get it to go.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Pass to Looney. Now Kuminga at the elbow. Paul. 3-on-3. Shot from 12. Westbrook, no good. Leonard, the pass to man. That misses off the backboard.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Kuminga's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Paul. He dishes it to Wiggins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Westbrook. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just a veteran play from Westbrook, showing toughness by taking the hit and scoring through.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Warriors trail by 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Podziemski. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game. Harden surveying the D. 2 on the clock. No good at the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Got a chance now to...
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 14 points and 3 assists. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, we know the coach.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then there's Powell. Then it's Harden, and it's man in a shooting guard. And yes, records are made to be broken, but RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me, it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 9. Harden outside. Kicks to Powell. Down low, Zubac. It's blocked. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Wiggins. Defense is right there.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They get a hand on it. Thompson outside. He kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul against the Clippers.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Now the Clippers moving it up. Feeds it to Harden. Banked in off the glass. 20 points for James Harden.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Warriors trail by 9. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on George. What's the status, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game for probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Ball against Plumlee. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Paul.
Veteran play by Paul, outstanding at finding ways to score through contact.
And the Clippers call time here.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any 5-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Warrior substitution.
Payton surveying the floor. No good. Shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Tice. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Outside Westbrook. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Westbrook. To the middle. And Tice throws it down.
If you let Russ operate in the pick and roll, he will make quality decisions.
Warriors trail by 13. Paul with the 3. Good on the triple.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Pass to Looney. Out to Payton. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Westbrook against Paul. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Paul. He has 7. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Powell in for Highland.
P.J. Tucker. Norman Powell.
.107 left in the third quarter of the game. Paul, right side. Looney kicks to Payton. And the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Kuminga. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
He goes up again. Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Paul outside from 20 feet out. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Here's Westbrook. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clippers lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Warriors trail by 5. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Running the wings, they'll go with Curry and Thompson. Wiggins and Green make up the post pair. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Thompson, nice follow through on the fadeaway.
We all know Klay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Harden the pass to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Green. Back to Paul. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Harden against Paul. Harden dishes to Tucker. Misses from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Harden against Paul. Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Timeout called the Warriors. You got to like what Harden has done in this game so far.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize, because whatever game plan they have, it's not working.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Clippers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. guys.
Thank you, David. Harden gets the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Curry kicks to Green. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Fires the three, and Stephen Curry gets the three. Curry's got 20.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Harden the pass to Powell. And Thompson sends it back. And it's the Warriors on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And stolen by Wiggins. Inside, here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's Harden. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
To the inside, Jackson Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Harden, that's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Again, Golden State.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Good on the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The Clippers trail. And here's Westbrook. To the paint. Plumlee, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes from
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Man, when When they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
To the middle, here's Zubac, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. The Warriors leading. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Curry against Westbrook. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Own man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Curry dishes to Green. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. James Harden, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Left side Curry. It falls!
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Curry outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Harden. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies. No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Thompson against Harden. Over Thompson. Harden can't hit. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And a deep 3 from Harden. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. I know you're a great shooter, but when you have it going like that tonight, what goes through your mind?
There's not much thought, to be honest. It's just shooting with confidence and living with the results. So there are a lot of tough shots, but it's ones that I practice all the time, and feel like when I take it, I'm expecting to make it. So it's nice to get on a little run the way the game started. For us to fight back and get this win, that was crazy.
Yeah, but you were the calm in the storm, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.